Hello, Asherah here. I'm in Aburi in Ghana. It is April. It's around the 5th or 6th of April it is. I am shattered. I am absolutely tired. You obviously can see it on my face that I'm fucking shattered too. I've probably had about 16 hours sleep over 2 weeks of being in Ghana. Spirit has had me up in the day, and they have had me up in the middle of the night too. So I'm getting like 2 hours sleep, an hour sleep, 3 hours sleep. The max I've had is 4 hours sleep. They're walking it, man. They're really walking it. I've just done my band today, but I'm not sure if I actually like it, to be fair. But the first one that I did, I really loved, but it was too tight. Then I've had to redo it, and I haven't got the same look. But to be honest, I really don't care. I'm on my way to an amazing waterfall. It's called the Abashi waterfall or something like that. It's about 40 minutes drive from here. But the reason why we're going so far out is that there are so many places to do on the way back into Accra. So I'm going to try and get as much done. So Sam, my driver, he's packing up the stuff in the boot now. We arrived at this hotel stroke guest house last night. It's called the Piano and Gold Collection Hotel. That's another property, a house. The ex-president lives somewhere over there too. So believe it or not, this is quite a well-to-do area up in the mountains on the east regions of Ghana. So I just want to take you through. This is where I stayed last night, in the gold room. Bathroom. It's a bit dark here. Shower, toilet, the usual commodities. Then you've got like a little seating area in the corner, TV, Netflix, YouTube, everything was on there last night. It was great. We didn't even have to put our own login details. So this is the actual house, stroke hotel. So that's downstairs. And they've got another bedroom next door, a nice little lobby area here. Then they've got a little smoking area outside where you can really get to see the view of the mountains. Beautiful, right? Thank you.
Well, let me take a picture of the view.
Picture of my what?
The view.
Yeah, of course. And then heading downstairs. Reception. Some rooms down there. That's what back upstairs looks like. Guess it's the way it's called, the piano. Oh, I love these kind of things. They remind me of houses growing up when I used to go to family houses. This is outside. Thank you. In fact, I might need a lipstick or a lip gloss. I'll leave this one out. Thank you. So I'm just going to go in and check out, head off. How long's the drive to this waterfall, Sam? The first one? About an hour? Yeah. Okay. So we've got an hour's drive. So, in fact, I need my bank card, don't I? To pay for those drinks. So, yeah, I'm fucking shattered. I want to tell you everything that I've been going through spiritually, because there's so fucking much, it's unreal. So we'll just take a seat in this little area here until the woman comes. So where do I start? So literally, not last night, because obviously last night I stayed here, but the night before I stayed in an area in Ghana called Kokobite. And I've stayed there before. When I was in Ghana 2 weeks ago, I stayed there, and I went back up. I literally ended up walking along the beach, and when I was walking along the beach, Spirit was getting me to pick up things along the beach. Anyway, they told me to go up to this hotel, sit down, because I'm going to have a meeting with some Freemasons, but they're not going to be in physical, they're going to be in entity form. So when I went up there, true to their word, something come and sat fucking down. Two male entities came and sat down at the table. One of them said nothing. The other one of me was talking telepathically. Yeah, I'll just pause it 1 moment. I've just settled up with her, just talking about how our stay was. I told her that the stay was lovely. I just have one issue, that she served breakfast, egg and toast on one plate for 2 people. Never seen that before in my life. Especially when the person isn't connected like that. So we just needed to address that. He's my driver, he's not my man. There's a difference. Thank you. Yeah, I said, you know, you've served the breakfast on one plate. Like, what was that about? And she said, oh, you know, you're right, I served the egg and toast on one plate. I thought that would be okay, but I didn't serve the porridge in thank you. She said I didn't serve the porridge in one plate. I said, well, you couldn't serve porridge in one plate for 2 people. It would just be a bowl of porridge. She put her hand on her chest and she started laughing, because she realised what she had said and realised that don't make no sense. So she put her hand on her chest, started laughing and said, I'm so sorry, I accept my mistake. Please accept my apology. And of course I accept your apology. I think it's beautiful when people can stand in accountability. I mean, there's no judgment. You know what I mean? You've done something. You probably weren't even thinking about it. I don't know how, when you're running a tourism business. But even if I was there with my husband, I still wouldn't eat breakfast off the same plate as him. I would expect 2. If I've paid a room for 2 people, I would expect 2 of everything in the room. There was only 1 towel, there was only 1 dressing gown, and breakfast was served on 1 plate. I guess there's a new experience for every experience. Get out of here, you. Oh, it's a house fly, but it's a mosquito. I was like, not today, motherfucker. Not today. I've been beat up so bad yesterday. Oh my God. Anyway, so I'm leaving now. We're just driving out. It's piping hot in the bloody car. It's like a sauna. Good job, I like it hot. And yeah, so yesterday we was invited to a school. It was so beautiful. They had a whole show, and the whole show was practically dedicated to kind of like an English theme. So they had musicians playing, like an orchestra. They had the school's orchestra, and then they also had the Royal Navy, Ghana's Royal Air Force, sorry, it was Air Force, wasn't it? Ghana's Royal Air Force orchestra played too, and it was brilliant. They had bass drums, clarinets. I don't think I heard any violins or anything like that, but yeah, they had the whole shebang there, and they were playing like 007, they were playing Game of Thrones, they were playing Pink Panther, they were playing all kinds of crazy stuff that like literally from my childhood, or you know, Sounds of Music and all those kind of things. Some real old school things, man. It really made me laugh. It made my heart swell, to be fair. And just to see how everybody in Ghana was enjoying it too, because culturally that's a very British kind of lineup of music, you know. So it was really nice to see that the children were learning these array of music genres and music types. And that's the thing about the school. I think they're so innovative. I think they're so forward thinking. You know, the head mistress or the founder, she's a woman. Her story is my story. She and her husband set up a school, an independent school, in 1968, and they have been going ever since. And it's now one of Ghana's most renowned private schools. I mean, seriously, we've spoke to people that, we've mentioned that we're working with the school, and they're like, what, that's one of the best, the best schools. It really has a reputation that supersedes itself. So just being around them, interviewing them, going there, doing a deep dive into their policies, procedures, I was able to see for myself. I knew it anyway, but I was able to get into the nitty-gritty and see for myself. So when they invited us to come and watch their show, I should have been in Ashanti, which is about a 9-10 hour drive from where I was, because I was at the ancestor village, which is on the other side of Ghana. So I should have been going to Ashanti town, but we would never have got there and back in time for the performance. So we can't go that far because I'm actually leaving Ghana tomorrow. So instead we've come to Abri to check out all these waterfalls, all these safari valleys, and whatever else. We're going to about 3 different places today in this area, and then on the way back, if it's night time, we're at a 4th one, Sam.
Yeah.
We'll go to Accra by night.
Yes.
Yeah, we went past this place called Accra by night, and it's just like it's like on a high peak, and it overlooks the whole of Accra in the night time, and it literally lights up like a light bulb city. It looks so beautiful. So we tried to pull over last night to take some footage, but the amount of cars on the road, we literally could not find a space to park before we was already at the hotel, because this where we are now is on the stretch of it. So yeah, I did see it. I did manage to get a little bit of footage of it, but nowhere near as much as a clear view as getting out the car and sitting on the wall and just taking it all in. So I'm hoping that I get to do that tonight before we make our way back to the centre of Accra. So here we are. I'm just going to in this area so you can see the levels of the kind of people that live around here. So did you say politicians, diplomats?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a gated estate.
And there is also another political.
And this is another part across the road.
Yeah.
Another part of the
So
estate.
as you can see, we have the Ghana Court of Arms.
Oh, Ghana Court of House. Oh, that looks. So what is that there? The Ghana Court of House.
That's the Court of Arms. Freedom and justice.
Freedom
The
and
symbol of the right.
justice. Okay. As I said, I look really tired today. Not only do I look tired, I feel tired. Behind my eyes are tired. I think this is why it's affecting my eyesight. I think I'm generally tired because when I'm tired, I feel a strain at the back of my eyes, man. And that's how I feel right now. I feel like when I get back to the UK, I feel like I need a week and a half of sleep just to recover. Spirit has had me up and down. Even Sam's like, when do you eat? When do you sleep? I'm trying to explain that I don't do much eating and I don't do much sleeping. I'm constantly, the spirits constantly got me fasting, and they've constantly got me moving. So, it's one of them ones, man. Even when I think they're done with me, they're not done with me. There's something else that I need to do. There's something else what needs to happen. There's something to pick up or put down, whatever. But I'm not complaining at all. I love working with spirit. I do anything for my ancestors. I do anything for the divine. No job is too big, no task is too small. And if they says to me if they said they don't want me to eat or they don't want me to sleep today, then I wouldn't eat and I wouldn't sleep today, and I'd get through it, and they'd pump energy into me. So I'm just waiting for this energy surge, which actually feels like it's starting to come in now. I'm just waiting for this energy surge of energy so I can just like get on with the next phase of things. So yeah. So let me give you some like brief updates on what's been happening spiritually for me. So last night I was attacked. By something big blood clot last night. Do you know what I mean? Like it managed to hold. You know what it is though? When I say it managed to hold me for a good while, part of it was me allowing it to hold me for a good while, because part of me was recognizing, because this is what I wanted to practice when I got back from Ghana last time, about 3 weeks ago, when I got back to the UK, because I came to Ghana in February, left in March, came back to Ghana in March, leaving now in April. When I came the last time, and when I got back to England, something I don't know if something come back with me from Africa, but the entities that were troubling me in Africa were now troubling me in the fucking UK. So I wanted to perform a little experiment where...
Some samples of what I was talking about.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
So when we are back, just...
Okay. I would say to my son that basically I don't know what's going on, but these entities are coming in thick and fast, man. Like literally, I don't even know what they are doing. I don't know whether or not they're energy harvesting from me, or they are genuinely trying to attack me, or they are trying to pull me into a realm for me to get trapped in. This is what I'm working out. This is why I went to see some voodoo men, to really understand this, what's going on. Because I can feel it, I can see it, I can sense it. Do you understand me? But what is it? Now, going to the voodoo men, they told me what they do. When they talk to they're not stone gods, they're spirits, and they use the stones to depict the spirit that's in the stone. So when they go to they call them ghosts, but it's their gods, their entities that they work with. And these are real entities, these are real fucking entities. Don't get it twisted. When the Bible talks about principalities and dark forces walking on earth, they never left there. Did the Bible turn around and say that they were destroyed? Is there any documentation to say that these fallen angels or whatever they are were destroyed? No. So where are they then? Hello? They're sitting next to you. The man in your bed is one of them. Your friend, your mother, your father. To buckler. If you know, you know. I told you my energy will come back up. Spirit's pouring it in me. I can feel it, man. Fucking hell. I was saying earlier on. See how I'm talking fast now? This is the energy coming in now. Spirit's on something. I was saying earlier on to myself that fucking hell, Spirit, I'm so tired, and I don't know about, because there was like, you might have to go up the mountain today, and I was like, fucking hell, I don't even think I can get up a mountain. Like the way I feel so fucking bustle. And I was like, fucking hell, if I have to go up a mountain, I will go up a mountain, because I've been up a fair few mountains since I've been here. I've at least been to the second highest point in Ghana. Plus I did a canopy fucking walk that had 270 fucking, what was it? How many steps?
279.
279 bumper cloud steps down and 279 rotted steps back up again, man. And we managed it. Plus 3 canopies we had to walk over. It's higher than the blood cloud sky. You know, we did them 2 mountains on the same day at itself.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Spirit, I hope you haven't got me to do something like that today, you know. It's like I have to put myself, my stamp everywhere. That's what's going on. It's like every destination I get to, some type of ritual is going on to mark that territory. And it's so interesting because the other day when I was in Kokobiti, it's Saturday today, so Thursday night I was in Kokobiti, and when I was on the beach going for a ritual, Sam's telling me later on that all the people on the beach watching, some of them come over to him and was like, stop her, she doesn't have permission to perform a ritual on this beach. This is not, you know, this is so, this land belongs to certain people, and I can't come in and do rituals. Who said I was doing a ritual? Obviously I was doing a ritual, but I don't know I'm doing a ritual, if you know what I mean. I understand it's a ritual because obviously my ancestors keep me informed of what's going on. And I've been saying to everybody that I've been doing these ritual dances. I've been talking in fucking African. I've been talking in African language and I don't even understand what I'm saying. But the person I'm talking to, I can see that they understand what the fuck I'm saying. And I know that I ain't saying nothing good. I know I ain't saying nothing good to them because I know the ancestors that are talking to them through me are interpreting it in English for me, or at least when it's coming out my mouth African, I'm hearing it back as English. So I can hear in English what's being said, and it ain't nothing nice. I don't think I've said a nice thing to anybody through my spirit since I've been here, including my driver. When my spirit comes through, everybody's getting yam. It's like a crocodile for true. Don't you think so? They're like crocodiles, man. They want to yam everything. And here, crocodiles are very, very significant. If you know, you know. They fucking worship the crocodiles, part of their god chain. When we went to the voodoo place, he had a whole shrine dedicated to the crocodile. And then when we went to ancestral land, they had a crocodile too. You know what I mean? A bear crocodile. I don't know what, but even in Egypt, the crocodile is significant, isn't it? The crocodile eats the fucking souls. The crocodile eats the hearts of those whose heart is weighed against a feather and fucking fails. That's why I'm the crocodile. My ex-husband, I don't know why you did what you did, you know, me boy. I really do not know why you did what you did. But you see all this voodoo and witchcraft that you said that you've sent to me, it's already with you, bab. Everything you sent out comes to you, and not because I say so, but that is the law of the universe. Everything you put out comes back to you, baby. So it's a boomerang. That's why I live good. I don't wish no bad on anybody. Any thoughts that come out of my mouth or my thought process are positive, because I know that's coming back for me. So even during this 5 years of a blood clot rotted hell on earth experience with you, which I absolutely love and I'm absolutely fucking grateful for, it's all you, baby. All the energy that you gave out, all the bad-minded things that you did, the voodoo that you paid for, the people that you got caught up in, your masonry societies, the court that you had wrapped around your finger, the police that you had wrapped around your finger, the fucking gun that you was carrying and never got charged for, everything. The pitney them that you don't fucking look after, the money that you fucking should have handed over and never handed over, everything. You know it's not me talking. You know it's not me talking. Because I was tired 5 minutes ago. Don't give me a joke. And sisters, I sit down. I got my lad in the background laughing. It's so stupid when people do what they do, you know. Do what you want to fucking do, it's your will. Thief from me, rob me, lie from me, steal from me. Fucking do what you want to do. Me no business. I don't care. I don't care. I laugh. I just laugh. I'm like, yeah. In fact, I feel sorry. I shouldn't feel sorry, but I do, because I know what they're about. They're not easy. My ancestors, they're not easy with me. The divine is not easy with me. You know what I mean? They're full of bare expectations and bare rules and regulations, and they expect you to be 110% obedient. When my ancestors are telling me in England in 2022 to get a bottle, pour out half of the alcohol, yeah, leave the rest of the alcohol in there, put my panty, take off the panty I'm wearing, put the panty in the bottle, take out 3 cigarettes, fling the cigarettes in at the bottle with the panty. Listen, I'm thinking, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I being that? Then I have to take the bottle and bring the bottle into the fucking woods. You understand me? Don't stop there. It's a whole fucking thing under the fucking moon. What am I doing? I have not got a clue. Oh, I just want to show you this. What is that, a funeral, Sam?
Yes, it's a funeral.
It's a black and red funeral. So that's a young person.
No, it depends. The person can be old.
It can be old too. So they have colour usually. So white is a young person. White and black can be a young person usually. Red and black usually an old person. But Sam said sometimes they mix and match it. You know, it might not always be that. But yeah, I know that there's bare people dying right now because there's bare karma coming back. And you see all these elders, I've been looking out for them in Ghana and I can't see no elders. I've met all these spiritual people, I've gone to all these places, and where are all the big people? You understand me? I know the big people are behind this. The big people in, whether it's England, Africa, the big grown-ups, and I'm talking over 50s, you know. I'm talking the over 50s going into the 80s. You see them 80-year-old fucking generation, they are the fucking demon generation. I don't know what happened to them. I really, really fucking don't. But they are fucking demons. They are fucking demons, and I'm telling you now, the elder generation are going on with tricks. They're trying to hold on to the old ways. They're trying to hold on to power. It's a new fucking day. It's a new fucking earth. It's a new fucking time. Okay? All fucking contracts have been broken. Move out the fucking way. Move out the way. Because I'm telling you, if you don't move out the way, the Almighty is going to rush you over on your fucking head, not your backside. He's going to rush you over and you will flip and turn and land on your fucking head. And your skull will be cracked open and there will be no more of you. And not no more of you in the physical sense, like you're dead, because obviously you'll be dead if you got turned around and cracked on your head. I'm talking, you don't have a soul no more. That's what the crocodile is. Once you get eaten by the crocodile, there's no reincarnation, there's no demon entity, there's no other realms. You are destroyed. You are destroyed. They say that energy can't be destroyed. Yes, it fucking can. Yes, it fucking can. I've seen it with my own fucking eyes. I saw demons from as far as the fucking eye can see getting blown up. 2 fucking years ago, I saw this, what's happening. I saw what's happening right now. I already saw it. And I seen all them fucking demons. It was like in a red fog. And the demons were black in this red mist smoke. And I'm in my bath. Going through a spiritual ascension. Yeah, my avatar mermaid has just come through to me. I'm in the water going for a water ascension. Let's see, you know, she lifts me up. Like she's trying to get me to fly in the fucking bath, you know. I'm terrified. I'm scared a little bit because I've never flown before. and I wasn't quite. Anyway, when my body was lifting up, it was scary. It was scary. The takeoff was a little bit scary. So as I'm saying, nah, I ain't ready for this, because it was 2 years ago. I weren't where I am now. If it's flying time now, trust me, I'm dead anyway. But if you're saying to me jump, because they told me you're gonna jump off a building, you'll fly. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to jump out the fucking bedroom window in 2023. The kid said, when the spirit tells me something, I believe it. I don't give a shit, man. Everything they've told me has come true. Everything they've shown me has come true. Why would I not believe them? Even when I said no way, they told me your husband, the way he's gonna phone you, your husband's gonna phone you. I was like, no way, man. She said his entities in the cat. I said, listen, so you know, I hear bullet. She said we're gonna draw him out. Being as he wants to fuck with us, fuck like this. We are gonna draw him out. They're going to draw his entity out of the fucking black cat in my house that my fucking husband's running around in. I know it probably don't make no sense here, but if you know, you know. And I ain't got no time to explain it right now because they're on one. Next thing they said is under the sink, is under the cupboard. You know, like you know your in the way we do kitchens in the UK. When you put in a kitchen cabinet, it's usually on legs. You don't put their cabinet directly on the floor, which means there's like a corridor under the cupboards in the kitchen, innit? So the cat likes to go around the back and hide underneath the cupboards in the sink. So they're telling me he's directly under the cupboard in the sink, under the sink, and we're gonna draw him out. You're gonna hear the whole of the sink mash up, because he's gonna go from cat form to human form, and he's gonna be a naked man in my fucking kitchen, but all my cupboards and everything's gonna mash up because they're gonna draw him out while he's under the fucking cupboard. Can you imagine being told that? And then hearing buduff, crash. I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way. I didn't want to go down fucking stairs. Are you nuts, blood? I was like, no fucking way. They said, watch out, the phone's gonna ring. It's him. When he rings the phone, answer. You know what the joke is? I've got this recorded. I've got this recorded on dictaphone. Me talking to my ancestors, telling my ancestors there's no way he's gonna phone. No, I didn't tell them there's no way he's gonna call. I was like, are you serious? He's gonna phone? They're like, yeah. I was like, nah. I'm not gonna lie. In the back of my head, I was like, nah. We're in court, but we ain't spoken over 4 years, mate. You get what I'm trying to say? Why is he going to phone me tonight? He knows that he needs to come and pick up the pitney them in a few hours. We do this every weekend. He ain't got no reason to call. It's a beep, beep, beep outside. Send the pitney out. Beep, beep, beep. Send the pitney in. That's our relationship. So why would this nigga be phoning me? So I've got this recorded, blood. You can hear me talking to the ancestors on the blood clot dictaphone. Watch when I put the two of them together. Watch when I do the blood clot audio book, and you can see me recording this video, telling ya that I've got it on recorded, and then I switch on the recording and you can hear the fucking recording of me having a conversation with spirit in my fucking bedroom and all these entities. So I'm like, no fucking way. Next thing you know, my blood clot phone rings. Who the fuck is on the phone? Not the blood clot baby father. Not the fucking ex-husband. The bomber clot, me let it drop down a dotty. I can't even lie, me let it drop a dotty. I was looking at the phone. I was like, there's no fucking way this man's ringing. I told you it's all on recording. I answer the phone, I hear his voice. His voice is nice and sweet. Oh, hello. How are you? How you doing? What? They've told me why he's phoning me, you know. It's all recorded. They've told me why he's phoning me. I don't think so, babe. I'm already 10 steps ahead of your fucking game. Phone me with fucking sweet talk. I said, listen, my pit of them have made the disclosure tonight about certain things going on, and I want to discuss it with you before you come and pick up the pit of them. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Blah, blah, blah. I said, well, Tai saying, you know, one saying this, one saying that. So what is it? Because when you're going through a separation, it can be difficult because the children sometimes they want to tell one parent one thing and another parent another thing. So even though we haven't spoken, we communicate on email because we communicate through the courts, but we've not physically spoken. So now that you've took it upon yourself to come call me, let me ask you a question about my fucking pit to them, because I don't like what I'm hearing. You understand me? Oh, where? That's not the case. Blah blah blah. I said, well, this is what I'm gonna go upstairs with the phone, and we're going to speak to one of the pitney them that said what they said. So I went upstairs with the phone, and it's all on the recording. Says to the pitney, oh, where. The pitney said where. And I said, like, well, what's that about then? Do you know what I mean? So we're having this conversation about the children and what the children are saying. And he's turning around coming with some fucking bullshit, basically. So my ancestors just come through and just basically take over the telephone fucking conversation with him. You know what I mean? So when they come off the phone with him, they text him and say, when are you coming to get the children? You know what I'm saying? Because it's 8:30 now and they've got school tomorrow. So I text him and I send him an email. After I text him and send him the email, all I hear is about an hour, 2 hours after that, we're upstairs, we're chilling, me and the kids. I hear somebody kicking off my blood clot door. Did you hear me? Not tapping my door, not knocking my door, kicking my fucking door off. Are you mad? I'm in my house with my 3 pit of them and I'm on my cycle. Listen, it was chaos fucking blood magic, man. I'm telling you straight up. It had started from in the day anyway. It had probably started from the week. You know what I'm saying? Women, I'm telling you this now, you are so powerful. You are so powerful. We are so powerful. Our menstrual blood is so fucking powerful and it's so fucking spiritual. It can fucking shut it down. It can fucking shut it down. Don't fuck yourself. I seen some fucking shit go on. Anyway, my door's getting kicked off, so I've gone downstairs. Here is it, police. They want me to open up my door. Open up which door? Open up whose door? I don't think so. I don't open my door to police. So I've explained to them, excuse me, I'm a vulnerable woman in here with 3 kids. I know the law, I know my rights. Plus, I'm sovereign. I don't come under your jurisdiction, I don't come under your laws. I serve divine and divine only. My birth certificate isn't the same as your birth certificate, mate. You understand where I'm coming from? I've got my own birth certificate. I created my own paperwork, blood. Yeah, I don't come under you. You ain't got no jurisdiction, so I ain't stepping out my yard and you ain't stepping in. So he's like, oh, you need to open this door now. So I phoned the police. On the police, I said, listen, I got this dickhead at my door, kicking down my door, telling me that I need to let him in. Is it dizzy blood? Then the policeman's telling me, oh, yeah, you got to let him in. I said, don't think so. So I read out my rights that I know that I don't need to let him in my fucking house. You understand me? So he's gone, So I've put the phone down on him. A woman's come on the phone, basically. Or I've made 2 calls. Like I said, it's on the recording, so the recording will be able to check me. So I'm telling the man and the woman, there's no way in hell I'm opening up this door. Yeah? In fact, you know what? I want to speak to somebody in my yard. So go and get me a female police officer and bring them come. So I ended the call. So then later on the door knocked, it's the female police officer. Because they want to see the kids, which is fine. So I open up my living room window. I pull back the curtains. I put the light on. The picture of them are waving at them. They're fine. They're nibbling their snacks and whatever else they're doing. And my daughter's like, why are you here? Did you hear what my mum said? My mum said, go and get a woman police officer now. And sucked her teeth and walked off. And that's, you know, like I said, they went and done it. Come back with the female police officer. I let her in. Sat down with her. She was like, fucking hell, is your husband a narcissist? I said, yeah, he's a fucking narcissist. No, I didn't even comment. I don't think I commented. I just looked at her. It confirmed on a dictaphone. But she's saying to me, basically, this is a fucking narcissist. This is a malicious call. The kids are fine. She searched my whole house. She's gone up and down with the pit of them. We've sat down. We've talked. She said, do you mind if I speak to the kids alone? No problem, babe. Spoke to my kids alone. They've made her know they're fine. They're telling her every minute, we don't want to go to school. We don't want to go to school. My kids don't want to go to fucking school. They want to be homeschooled, and it is my right to fucking homeschool them. But I've got a court and my ex-husband taking away my rights. I've been educating my kids for nearly 3 years. Taking away my right. Want to give my children to him because they don't want me to educate them, because I told them, I've given them my curriculum. And my curriculum is they're learning black history, they're learning politics, they're learning law, they're learning about Freemasonry. Yes, it's on the fucking agenda, so they can get to really fucking understand what's going on in this fucking society. And I'm putting it all out there. We don't need to do fucking art and drama and anything. We do those things on a weekend. But right about now, I need my children really understanding what's going on, because the time is now. So they don't want me to have access to my fucking children to educate them the way I want to educate them. Who are you? They don't belong to you. They belong to the divine. The divine already told me that I was gonna pass them over to the fucking warlock. I know what's going on. You guys think that you've won me in court. Don't be stupid. You should have seen the solicitors and the waste man. There's usually 6 or 8 of them on that side of the table against me one. I do not have a solicitor. I do not have a barrister. I do not have a fucking lawyer, because the fucking man won't give me my money. So therefore, I cannot afford those services. So what does that mean? That means I have to go in myself. I got the spirit, I got ancestors, I got divine downloading fucking law to me. I'm learning law quicker than the fucking solicitors. They're like, oh, you can't do that. If you do that, you have to fill out a C2. I've already done it, blood. And I've submitted it. Oh, no, you haven't. Because we haven't had receipt. You haven't had a receipt because I haven't sent it to you yet. But guess what? Here it is. Ping. Shut your fucking mouth. When I say I go into the courtroom, I wrap up these barristers, I wrap up these fucking solicitors. Yeah, I talk to you and I can talk ghetto. don't fucking play with me. I'm a PhD student and a former head teacher. Of course I know how to articulate my fucking self. And when spirit comes through, you ain't got a chance. When I say that, I wrap up these bitches to the point where even the judge is laughing. The judge is like, I'm fucking embarrassed, mate. I'm fucking embarrassed. You guys are getting wrapped up. You're getting wrapped up by this little girl, or this little woman, I should say. I feel like a girl, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm in my 20s, but I'm not. I'm in my 40s. So, yeah, literally the judge bigs me up. I said, oh, Judge, how did I do? Even when this case ended, because this FDR case ended 2023, my man should have gave me my money from 2020 blood clot free. Do you know where we are now? We're in 2000 and blood clot 25. Listen. It's not taboo to go back for what belongs to you. That's what I was told. Yeah? I love walk away from what's mine because I know the divine brings it back. You know what I mean? Times however many. So I'm not worried about nothing. Do you think do I look like I'm worried after I've been waiting for money from 2019 really, but officially from 2023? Do I look like I'm worried? I'm in fucking Ghana living up my life. The Almighty provides for me. The man must think that I'm sitting down there waiting on him. I'm not waiting on you. I never was. I always got on with my life. Me and my pit of them always had. We was always looked after. He's telling the court, yeah, she moved out. Yeah, he's trying to get the court for me to pay him blood clot spouse maintenance. This man is not a man. He's a fucking Jezebel spirit in a man's body. He's trying to get me to pay him fucking money. He's sitting down in the 5-bedroom fucking house. I've had to move out and rented fucking accommodation, and he wants me to mine him because all I've done is mine his blood clot backside. He's nothing without the divine. Nothing. And he was walking around like it belonged to him, and it never belonged to you. You're fucking me and you're drawing out my fucking energy. You're a fucking vampire. You're nothing more than a fucking leech. That's what you are. Man's dying, his heart's dead. He ain't got no fucking heart. He's got a machine pumping his heart because his heart's dirty. Your physical body is a reflection of your spiritual body, your intent, your thoughts, and your heart was dead from when I fucking met you. I met you in 2005. You told me to breed for you in 2008, and by 2008, going into 9, you're dead because your spirit knew what your fucking intentions were. And there's me using my energy to save you, because even when the hospital said, nah, there's no way you should be alive. Your heart is like it's 97. Your heart is old. Your heart's moving old. Your heart's no good. He's got an electric pump inside of him, pumping his blood clot. And if you switch it off from the fucking main, that's him gone dead. And if he runs out of batteries, that's him gone dead. That's what he walks around, and he's rotting because the thing comes out of his belly. And from day one, he don't want to wash himself. He don't want to wash his backside. He don't want to brush his teeth. He don't want to fucking do nothing. So what do you think that does to you when you got bacteria on the skin? It's supposed to take 1 year max to heal. Shouldn't even take a fucking year. But it took him. He's had it for over 10 years and he's still not fucking healed. The man has been rotting for 10 years. Let me tell you. They have to go put him in hospital. He stays in there for weeks, and they have to fucking flush him out with antibiotics. Not tablet, liquid, constantly on a drip for days with antibiotics running through his body because of the bacteria from all the pus and everything from the wounds that are going back into his fucking body. I'm not talking no bullshit. The man stinks. He walks around smelling like fucking death. When it transfers onto his shirt or his t-shirt, it smells like a fucking dead man. He actually smells like a dead man because he's walking around with his flesh rotting. That's the man the Most High's got me with. And I'm fucking OCD. You can't even hold my fucking hand because my skin will burn because once it feels the dirt on yours. I'm so sensitive. I'm germophobic. Every fucking thing under the sea. This is the man I'm lying down with because I'm on a fucking mission. Nobody can tell me fucking nothing about sacrificing. Nobody can tell me anything about fucking sacrificing. Because I've done it a million times. And I'll do it a million times more because I'll do anything that the fucking divine tells me to do. Yeah? Trust me. So I know that he's coming true because as soon as yesterday he emailed the courts. What's he emailing the court for? So the email come through, he's trying to trigger me. Get away. Then I walk into the hotel last night after this big event that we've done at the school. I walk into the hotel. What's the hotel playing? I mean, we don't get to the hotel until like 10, 11 o'clock at night. What song's playing in reception? The fucking wedding song, one of my fucking wedding songs. And you have to understand the significance of it, you know, because we play these wedding songs in the house for the whole fucking duration that we were together. These were songs that were played all the time. If you went out, we heard the song. It's like he's talking to me through the music. You understand me? He's trying to talk to me and trick me into forgiving him through fucking music. You know what? Suck cock, Wayne, because that's what you're fucking good at. You're a fucking body man, and I've always fucking known it. From the time that I had you on the bed and I lifted up your legs like I was fucking you, and I seen the big smile coming up on your face, the spirit was like, yeah, you got him caught on candy camera. And that was back in 2000 and fucking, I don't know, 10, 11. You know what I mean? I've always known who you are, man. I've always known you was the devil. I've always known I was lying next to the devil. I used to talk about like that with my cousins and my family. They was probably telling you that I knew it too because you were fucking them too. You know what I'm saying? You and them was in it together, and I knew you and them was in it together. You think I'm gonna walk into my house and see my husband there and not know what's going on but still say nothing? Why do you think I said nothing? Why are you in my sister's house and I'm not there? Why am I turning up to my sister's house and finding you in my sister's yard and I'm not there? What have you and my sister got to fucking talk about? And you and my sister ain't in a nothing, allegedly, but you're in their fucking yard. You didn't even see that. I had no surprise expression on my face. No surprise expression. I just kept it calm, kept it pushing, yeah. All I need is confirmation, tick check box. Thank you, spirit. Say less. I talk a lot, but I don't talk what I don't talk what you think I talk. Yeah. I talk a lot, but I don't blood clot talk what you think I talk. I told you, I'm multi-dimensional intelligence. Yeah, multi-dimensional intelligence. You're not even ready for that level. So, you got this waste man going on with things. You got entities trying to draw me about last night. Imagine this now. Most people understand what sleep paralysis is. It's not sleep paralysis. It's these fucking entities trying to fuck with you. That's what's going on. It's real, and it probably feels that way, but it feels that way to me. But I also see what's going on. So I see the claws, I see the hands, I see the fucking shapes, I see the figures, I see the lights, I see the colors, whatever. I'm saying to you that it's the entities. So imagine last night they try and get you just before you fall asleep, and when you're in between the sleep realm and the physical realm, or being awake. Imagine they're gripping me, you know. I'm not even moving. I'm not even struggling. I'm taking what you're giving me. Because it's like, say, they want to fucking kill me. So all this electric energy, because it feels like electric. You know what I'm saying? It feels like actual electricity currency running through me. And it hurts like electric too. Like if you imagine being electric shocked with the car, you know, the car jacks. That's what I feel like it feels like. It's really very, 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 and I have a pain threshold, a very high one. I've given birth 5 times with no contraception. Like I'm okay with pain. I really am. Not a problem. But these things here, I'm telling you, even for me, I'm like, I can feel the pain and I know the level of the pain, and it's up here. It's up on the Richter scale, what I'm experiencing. It's up on the fucking Richter scale, that it has an impact on me physically, not just spiritually. So last night, I'm in a tug-of-war fight with these fucking entities, and these are elders. This is why it's different. These fucking entities last night were elders. And I know you're fucking coming through because I'm talking about you and you're listening to my conversation. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. You're dead anyway. All of yous are dead. I've seen your death. That's the joke. It's just a matter of time. Sam said something the other day. He said, what happens takes place in the spiritual realm. It takes 3 days for it to manifest here on the physical realm. I don't know if that's true. My ancestors are saying it's not that. But there is a time period between something happening in the spiritual realm and something happening in the physical realm. That is true. So imagine this. I saw my husband in court, my ex-husband in court back in 2023. So we're going to see what goes down. I've said it now. I've said it live on camera. I woke up, I was having ascension, and they says to me, yo, it's like the Matrix. My ancestors were saying to me, it's like the Matrix. Anything you want, ask for and say, level me up, and you get it. I said, no way. I said, fuck that then. I said, that's the case then. Let's go. I sat on the edge of the bed, put my feet on the floor, stamped on my knees and said, yo, let's go. As I said that to Bombaclaw, I was out the window in the tree opposite my fucking yard, looking back at myself in the fucking window. Yeah, quantum fucking leaping. I was like, nah. Obviously, I'm making this up because I know what it looks like out my window. And I said, yeah, wind it backwards to last night then. Bumbleclot. That's me in the window last night, looking out, looking for the spaceship, looking for the star last night, burning it. I can't possibly remember every move that I made to be seeing me through the window, doing the same fucking thing that I did last night while I'm watching myself in this fucking tree. Go forward, go backwards, it doesn't really matter. You can quantum leap anywhere, Asherah. I was like, what the fuck? This is sick! Next thing you know, I said, all right, then what's the next one? I said, come, level me up again. I sat down and said, all right then. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm asking for it, they give it me. So I said, level me up again. I sat down there, boom. Next thing you know, I can't even see properly as I'm opening up my eyes to see where I am in this level up. I see this pussy all down in fucking chains, the ex-husband's in chains on the floor. I don't even realise who I am yet, you know. I'm just, it's like my eyes are blurry, and then and you know when a figure is coming into to focus, that's what my eyes are doing. That figure's coming into focus, and I can see a black shadow moving, and as it's coming into focus, I can see it's a man. I can see that he's got 4 chains. He's got basically a chain on his ankle, a chain on that ankle, a chain on this wrist, a chain on this wrist, and the chains are split out like northwest, south, east. But not, because obviously he's standing side to side, and so the 2 leg chains are going backwards behind him, and the 2 foot chains on his arms are going forward. But he's stuck in the middle of the circle, basically. He's in a fucking circle in chains. And I see that it's him. I see that it's the blood clot waste man. Hear me? You fucking bomber clot. That's what I'm shouting at. When I'm shouting at this pussy hole. I realise I've got a fucking gamble in my hand. I've got a fucking gamble in my hand, blood. I'm the fucking judge. I'm the one sentencing him. Why we're in the car, Sam? Please do not interrupt me, because you don't want spirits to cuss you out right now. Be quiet. No, I know, and that's fine. Be quiet. I'm in the middle of something, and you says to me that when I'm in the middle, you're going to respect that and back off. Because they will name you. They will name you. Anyway. I'm like, what the fuck, you fucking bumbleclot, banging my gravel, banging my fucking, the anger, the fucking rage. I was like, you dotted bomb, yeah, you know what that was. Next thing you know, as I'm banging the gammel, I look up, babe, it's like an Ortius, what's it called? Oh, fucking hell. You know, like what the gladiators are in, them rings, where they used to do entertainment. It's a fucking massive one of them, but there's only 6 of us around it. So it's the size of one of them football pitch things, but there's only six entities around it. That's how big we are. You understand me? So I'm at the top of the football pitch. I'm taking up all that space. I got my grandmother and a mother taking up the side. There's somebody at the back there, and there's two other entities here. But I don't pay attention to the 2 at the side and the 1 at the back. My focus has been on the waste man in the middle that I've just seen, and these 2 entities here that I immediately know is my grandmother and my blood clot mother. And as I turn over and look at them, you know, all that rage that I had for this pussy hole in the middle, it just disintegrated, and all I felt was an abundance of unconditional love. And I looked at them, and they looked at me, and my heart just went vroom. And as my heart went vroom, I've ended up back on my bed to bumbleclot. Back on my fucking bed. I've lied down on the bed. I've ball as I'm crying. So basically, as I've lied down on the bed 1 second, I'm crying 2 seconds. By the 3rd second, I see them 2 same entities come through the ceiling and hover over me. Blood clot. I've never felt love the way I felt love, man. I know I'm loved. I know I'm loved and I'm cherished. I'm loved and I'm cherished, man. I'm loved dearly and I'm fucking cherished. When I say I'm cowballing, they're crying fucking with me, man. I'm holding oh my God, man. Oh my God, man. That's all I can say is, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Oh my blood clot God. Mighty, man. The Almighty made me know that I am the judge. How can I be the judge when only the Almighty has the power to judge anybody? Ain't that what we're taught? Only God can judge. Only God can judge me. God has put me in a position that I am the fucking judge of this fucking warlock entity. I don't look at him like he's Wayne Henry. I don't look at him like he's my ex-husband, because he's not. Not because he's not, because I say so. He's not, because this is a demon entity that has been following me around for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. That ex-husband is just a body bag. It's just a suit. It's just a skin. No different from Fortnite. It don't matter. It's the entity that matters. That entity has been fucking with me for fucking lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. And now I get to shut this blood clot entity down. This fucking cocksucking body man, fucking demon that loves to suck out balls, have come in his fucking face. These are the things Spirit shows me. These are the things that Spirit shows me. Okay, this is a spiritual warfare. I can talk about what I know spiritually, but I know also what I know spiritually, I will come to understand and know physically. Physically, it is going to be on public show. It will be public knowledge. Everything at the bottom is coming to the top. So make sure you know who you are. Because I told my father back in 2022 when Spirit told me he's fucking playing you. He's with the fucking ex-husband and the fucking warlock. He's part of the fucking problem. But don't say nothing, just allow him. So anyway, when I got on the phone with him, I says to him, because I had one voodoo priest. I was sleeping with a voodoo priest at the time. And me and him were sitting in the bedroom smoking. This is my first mission that God put me on. This fucking number one fucking trigger nigga. And I've already written the book on him. I've already fucking written the book. The book's 190,000 words, the book is. And I only literally wanted to do a book on about 180. And I haven't finished the fucking book yet. I ain't even finished the fucking book. I'm like, how long is this? It's already got 22 fucking chapters. How long, Spirit? How long? They said, don't worry, you got 25 books more to write. I've got titles for 25 more books on top of this one. How many books have I written so far? 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've written 12 books already. Some of my books are published online. You can get them on Amazon. Don't fuck with me. I'll write a book in a week, blood. when Spirit's on one, I've literally written books in a fucking week. I'm talking, I can write dissertations in a fucking day. I'm a scribe. The courts have stopped me from sending any more documentation in because I've sent too much documentation in. They can't manage. I will write and write and write like fucking Hamilton. You know the song, why do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time, like you're running out of time, like you're running out of fucking time. Yeah, one of them ones. So these spirits have come to Africa. My ancestors have been going on left, right and trigger. I don't care what nobody fucking says. Half the time I don't say. I just let them carry on with themselves. But yeah, they're on point. Do not fuck with them. Do not get in their way. Yeah, they're unstoppable. I wouldn't even dare attempt to stop them. Never mind. And that's because you know why? I know because I've said to them, I don't want no beef with nobody. I don't care. I'm more than happy to walk away because I told my husband, just give me 20 grand so I can put a deposit on a yard for me and the kids and you take everything. I don't fucking care about the money. I know what my divine inheritance looks like. Why am I worried? They've always said to me, why are you worrying about the bills? It's like worrying about the bills when you know you're going to win the lottery tomorrow. If you know you're going to win the lottery tomorrow, what are you worrying about it? So I've been in that frame of mind for years. It's nothing. I get what I'm given and I'm very, very happy for it. That's fine. No problem. So I've never been gravelish, I've never been money hungry, I've never been money focused. The most High will tell you, I'll be absolutely happy living in a little mud hut. Do you understand me? Just growing off the land and everything else like that. That's me done, blood. As long as I can sit down, meditate spiritually and sit down and talk and communicate with my ancestors and the divine, I've got everything I need. That's me. They're telling me no. You're a queen. We're crowning you queen. You are your majesty. It's your bloodline. It's your inheritage. They're telling me my nan told my dad that on her deathbed, which is very, very weird considering my nan died and was in the house for 3 days before my fucking dad found her. And that's weird too because my dad would go to my nan's house every day to make sure she's okay. So how the fuck was she there for 3 days dead? Dad. Make fucking sense, Cecil. like I said, Cecil wants to go on like a little Jezebel fucking bitch too, don't you, Daddy? But I did say to you back in 2022 when I was with the voodoo boy, I said, yo, Daddy, that's fine. Just make sure you know which blood clot boat you dip on. Because when the fucking blood clot boat goes down, you have a fucking blood clot go down with it. Now, I have never spoke to my dad like that before. I've never used fucking and blood clot and swearing. You might be having a conversation describing something and you say, yo, pussy on, when you're playing dominoes or something like them. Yeah, man, them things go on because you're not directly talking to the person. You're just calling out things because you're playing a game, and it's a Jamaica thing, fine. But this was me directly telling my dad about his blood clot. And I'm thinking, I'm in the background, my heart's beating because I can hear the words coming out of my mouth talking to my fucking father who I idolized. You know what I'm saying? And my heart's beating thinking, fucking hell, how can I be talking to my dad like this? How can I be talking to my dad like this? I'm thinking my dad's going to turn around and cuss me out because he's not shy to cuss out people. You understand me? He's a Jamaican, he's not shy to cuss out people. And I thought he was going to curse me out for cursing him out. He laughed, he went, That's my dad. That's my dad coming through. Because you know it, Nan. You fucking know. My nan told me I went for a reading in Malaga, and my nan came through in the reading and said, you know what, forgive him because he knows not what he does. I said, but what the fuck did he do in the first place, Nan? You understand me? She said, ask him. So I fucking picked up the pussy all as soon as I got from holiday, and I took my dad out for lunch, and I was like, differently, Dad. I fucking nan come through in a reading the other day, and I was told that I need to ask you, Wagwan. You got fucking something to tell me, so Wagwan. He ain't got nothing to fucking tell me. He's skating around telling me about his whole fucking childhood. I didn't come here to listen to your fucking childhood. I come here to understand, what is it that you've done? My nana said, you've done something. What is it that you've fucking done, Daddy? You fucking idiot. What you've done is fucking buried your fucking self, you stupid boy. Fucking idiot. You're a child. You and my mum. The two of you are fucking karmic warlocks. You and my ex-husband, all of you suit, because all of you come from the same cloth. And I've always known that. You guys know I've never checked for enough. It's not a secret. Anything I'm saying on this video recording, nobody in my family is surprised. I know you're not surprised. None of you are surprised, because I've always let you know how I feel. I'll smile with you and I love you and I'll do anything for you, but you've always known how I feel about you. So as far as I'm concerned, this ain't no new news. I've never liked tunnel. Never. And I'm talking about from when I was like 6, 7, 8, 9. When I got to 9 years of age, I made a decision, you know what, I'm refused to chat to people. I go in my nan's house. I don't chat to my mother sisters. I don't chat to my, especially Auntie Leslie. I stopped chat to Leslie from I was 9 years old, blood. She can't chat to me and I don't chat to her. And I don't chat to none of her fucking pitney them either. I don't like her no. There's some people you can just see the devil in. There's some people just walk with the fucking devil. And she's always walked with the devil, and I've always seen it from a child. Like, you're not my cup of tea, mate. My mum said, you know what, you don't have to chat to her if you don't want to chat to her, because at the end of the day, respect works both ways. So that from my mother told me that, blood, who is anybody? All is she. Because if you're going to tell me that, make sure it applies to you too. Make sure, because you can't tell me that. You can't tell a Scorpio child that and expect a Scorpio child not to enforce that rule across the board. There are no exceptions. Grandma, grandfather, there's no fucking exceptions. If you're doing something wrong, I will be the one to tell you about it, because that's the position that the divine put me in from birth. I've been this way from my born. I've been like a judge and jury since I was fucking born. I've behaved like an empress since I was fucking born. You can't tell me shit. You cannot tell me shit. I have a problem with authority, because there's only one voice I listen to, and that's the Almighty and my spiritual team. So anybody else try to tell me something, it's an issue. Straight away it gets my back up. You can't tell me fucking nothing. You're underfoot. You're underfoot, man. Don't talk to me. You're underfoot. You're underfoot. When you chat to me, they've shown me, when you chat to me, you have to put your head on the ground. You have to put your head on the fucking ground. to show respect. But if you're royal, you don't have to put your head on the throne. You do bend your head, but you have to stamp your foot on the ground. You have to stamp your foot on the ground because that stamp is supposed to represent you bossing your head on the ground. So when I'm saying you have to make forehead touch ground, I don't mean like a Muslim prayer where they bend down and touch the finger. You have to literally take your forehead and lick off the fucking ground to know that you are showing me that you know that you are underfoot. Can you imagine? All these rituals I have seen, I have already seen them perform out in front of me. I have already seen myself be crowned. I have already seen it. I already know the future, my future, whether that's in this dimension or the next. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's still mine. And knowing what I know, I still break bread. I still sit down with people, and I don't mean it in a condescending way. I mean it in I don't care. I don't care. Whether it is mine or it's not mine, I don't care. I told you already, I'll be happy in a little shack. Yeah? And I'll be happy in a big penthouse. Wherever you put me, I'm happy. So, that's what I've got to say on that one. All I will say is that big tunes are going in. It's 2025 and it's just getting started. You know why it's just getting started? Because it's just getting fun. You gotta say, before I was worried about everybody, who's this person? Is that friend? Is that foe? Is that a bad person? Is that a good person? What's their intention? What do they want to do? Yo, the minute I was freed from all of that nonsense and freed myself from that nonsense, because I fully stepped into the acknowledgement that I don't need to worry about nothing. When they say that you've got divine protection, when they say that you've got divine protection, when they say that you can walk through the valley of the shadow of death, when the Bible and when people are referring to those things, it means you're untouchable, man. Whether you're physical or in death, it doesn't really matter. I don't care if I'm dead or alive, mate. I really don't. And I don't mean that in a suicide context. I just mean I've seen life after death and I've seen life as it stands. And both are fucking great. So whichever one, innit? Why pick and choose? Why be bothered which one I get when I like the look of both of them? I like the look of where my life is going on the earth, and I like the look of where I'm going in the celestial. So, happy. These people want to kill me. I don't care. Because when you kill me, I get it quicker. My other life is waiting for me. So can you hurry up, please? Because you've been trying for the past however many years and you still can't fucking kill me. My mum and dad have been trying to kill me since I was fucking born. These fucking warlocks, these fucking karmics. So if you haven't been able to kill me in 45 fucking years, what am I worried now? I just had to make it make sense, because it didn't make sense. You know what I mean? It didn't make sense. You've been trying to capture me. You've been trying to trick me. You've been all kinds of things for all these years, and I'm still standing. Well, doesn't that tell you something? Doesn't it tell you to give up? No, because they're fucking dumb. Just like I've come to Ghana, I'm like, some of the people just behave like fucking retards, you know what I mean? That sounds absolutely terrible, doesn't it? I have to come through because my nanny, that is terrible, but I've got to put it out there. Retard is not the right word. Nanny, it's special educational needs now, okay? Special educational needs and disability. And even then, they're not, these people are not special educational needs and disability, because really, it's just about how they process information. When they're processing information, they don't engage their brain, and that's why it looks like they do stupid things. For example, like the woman with the breakfast. Isn't it a bit silly to serve two people breakfast on one plate in a hotel? You wouldn't even do that if a family member came to your house. If your uncle and your auntie visited you, would you serve them food on the same plate? I mean, don't get me wrong, if you've just started off or it's a poverty issue, fair enough, but that hotel was not a poverty hotel. So what does that tell you? That tells you that they're not engaging their brain, because you don't serve two people food on one plate, especially when they've paid for two breakfasts. So it's them things there, you know, you gotta lock into your brain and just think practical. Plus, I told her from when we got there, this is not my man, this is my driver. So she already knew he was my driver. So why is she assuming that me and him are together? But even if me and him are together, why would I want to eat off the same plate he's eating off? I mean, I've got my own knife and fork. So she packed 4 sets of knife and fork on one plate. That's what I mean by the tutus, the tutusness. And the reason why I call it tutusness is because in Jamaica, we have something called tutu. Tutus, it means you're stupid. You're dense. tutus. And then you obviously in England you have the clock that's cuckoo, cuckoo.
Okay.
So in England we say if a person's mad, they're
I reckon
cuckoo,
somewhere.
cuckoo.
Somewhere.
And then in Jamaican they say tutus. So I say to my kids when they're going around, I put the tutu and the cuckoo together. Tutus, tutus. Sorry, that's my dad. That's how my dad talks to my kids. You're like, tutus. You know what I'm saying? I look at them and I'm like, seriously, you want to come and ask me that question? You want to ask me if you should put butter on your bread for toast? You're making toast. You want to ask me if you should put butter? Why are you involving me in that conversation? Shouldn't that be a conversation between you and yourself? Do you want butter? Yes. Do you want butter? No. That's a conversation with yourself. Why am I getting involved in your conversation? And this is what I'm talking about. People get me involved and ask me stuff that their own brain could work out if they just sat down and literally thought about it. Something as dumb as, should I put butter on my toast? I'm getting asked. And I mean, in the workplace and in my personal life. As a head teacher, I used to have a little sign. When the staff come in and ask those questions, I would say, ask the monkey on my shoulder. And they know exactly what that means. Ask the monkey on my shoulder. Because you must think I got bumbleclot time explaining something that I'm paying you to fucking either know or work out. So you ask the monkey on my shoulder what you should do. And they know what that means, so they walk out and they're going to figure out themselves. I'm not here to hold nobody's hand or spoon feed them. I've done it all my life. Do you understand where I'm coming from? If you can't stand up on your own 2 feet, don't chat to me. Do not fucking talk to me, because I'm not interested. If you don't have a dragon and you don't have wings, do not talk to me. I'm not interested. Do not fucking chat to me. I breathe fire. So if you can't survive fire, it ain't gonna work. I need to know that I can breathe fire and you're fireproof. So when I breathe fire, you don't burn up. You just breathe fire back at me and say, yeah, I get ya. You're definitely right about that. And I take accountability. That's fine. We get on like a house on fucking fire, won't we? So we've just reached that on point. Spirit, thank you very much. Sam, what's this place called?
Asinima Waterfalls. Asinima. The town is Asinima.
So we are in the town of Asinima.
Yeah, Asinima Waterfalls.
Asinima. Sounds like cinema. And we're at the waterfall, so we're just going to go out. How much was it to get in?
Just 40 for both, so 20 each.
20 each, yeah. Okay. Boy, this Ghana thing's expensive, man. I worked out my finances today and I've spent a pretty penny in Ghana this time and last time. I need to work out my finances because I can't be just chucking money away. The divine saying to me, I didn't give you the money to give to everybody. I gave you the money to do certain things. So I'm like, all right then, I know that. I'm only giving the money when you tell me to give the money. I know that. Do you know what I mean? But I have give out a lot of money. I have had to spend out a lot of money. You know, but I'm also doing what they're telling me to do. So as long as it's what they're telling me to do, it's all good. Because everything will be replaced. They keep telling me. So, you know, because I haven't had for so long. I've been so used to doing like £30 shoppings for me and my 5 kids for so long. You know what I mean? Because honestly, like I said, the Most High provided, but He provided what we needed. So it weren't always luxury. And we got through. We got through. And then now I'm here and my man still ain't giving me money. The divine's providing. I'm doing my little thing trying to get my businesses off the ground. And I'm just having to take my time because He's saying just be patient. I want you to just have fun. I don't want you to take life seriously. I want you to have fun. So that's what I'm trying to do. So this is me about to have some fun right now. Let's go. Hello. Oh, look at that. I've been talking for an hour. I just realised I've been talking for a whole hour. Are you the tour guy? Oh, hello.
Why? What's your name? Are you waiting for us? Oh.
Do we need trainers? Or can we go in flip-flops?
The waterfall is just in there.
Oh, okay.
So maybe anything you want to take. you can take it. Is the water flowing? Is it still coming?
Yes.
Okay. So if in case you want to take this, we can take it now because we are walking through it.
2 friggies. So take the trainers. Okay.
With the trainer, it's not far from here.
So is it?
Minutes walk.
Pardon?
It's just
5 minutes walk. So I don't need it. We're not going up any mountains or anything like that.
No.
Okay, well I'll keep these on then. I'll be alright in these. So then, what do I need then?
Maybe would you be under the water?
Yes.
Then you have to be in what you're going to use.
I've got it on.
Okay, then let's go.
Okay. And I'll dry in the sun.
All right.
Okay, cool. I packed ready today, Sam. From you said that's what we were doing. I was like, yeah. Let me get ready for it. So is there anything that you can tell us about this waterfall?
Yes.
What can you tell us?
There is a cinema waterfall.
Yeah.
The person who see this waterfall, his name is Obog Michael.
Okay.
He discovered the waterfall.
Yes.
Okay.
He's working with his farm. Then you hear the noise of the water.
Ah.
And you follow it. And then you go call the town members to see.
Okay.
So the district assembly do this thing.
They put it all together at
Yes,
the
and
district
they are doing
assembly.
down here.
Oh, what are they doing over there?
Yes.
What are they-
Okay, a dam to harvest the
Oh,
water.
a dam.
So they just want to build a dam out of it for the neighboring communities. Some
Okay.
can use it for farming or any other things.
And how long have you been a tour guide here?
2 years.
And how old are you?
15 years.
Wow. So you started working here at 13. Good for you. My kind of man. My kind of man. I had my first job at 13. Yeah, I had my first job at 13, 14. But I had it at 13 because I used to do ironing for my family. And then 14, I actually worked at a shop.
Okay, the man is your uncle because he discovered this.
I think it's good for children to start work experience from as young as possible. You know, all of that makes the man in it.
Are you schooling? Try as much as you can. Since you started with this and then schooling at the same time, you try as much as you can to also know more knowing people. Be able to explain Is the village in the bush or is in the town? Okay, Mom. He is also saying that the guy who discovered the place, he has a village in the jungle here.
Okay.
So in case we still want to see where he was before he heard the sound of the water, we can still go with him
Okay.
when we are done with this place.
Okay.
This one I expect the
Perfect. Thank you. It's good.
Is it a typical village? Oh, okay.
Is it a well-populated village? Or is it just for him and his family?
it's not peaceful.
His family. How many people are in that village? Is it still in the village?
Yes, but
They no longer stay there. Oh, okay.
How long ago was it?
his family peace.
His family tools are still there.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's almost like a museum type of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he doesn't stay there himself.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just an abandoned
this?
place that they
Is
just
this an
leave it
ant's
for tourists.
nest?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Look at that. I'll come back and do an individual video
Can
of
I
that.
help you with your picture?
No, this is a video recording. I'm doing something on Ghana through my eyes. So if they can see what I'm seeing, then it's what I've seen, isn't it? Oh, look at that. What bug's that? Do you know the name?
So this place is butterfly zone.
This is what?
Butterfly.
Oh, butterflies. Oh,
Yes. Early
there's
in
lots
the
of
morning.
butterflies.
Early in the morning, campings.
Really? Oh, that must be beautiful. What is that in the tree? A bee's nest?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
This one is banana.
Banana. Banana. I'm starting to hear the water now. Oh, that's this bit. I don't know what that was, that just flew past.
This place is washroom.
Oh, there's more. These places?
Washroom.
Oh, the washrooms, thank you. It's always good to know. Oh, nice little lizard.
Going to have end of year party here with my workers. I brought them here. Were you around? Sometimes when you come around, food and drink, you play music.
So you can get the correct name and spelling of this place. Local bar, popcorn, snooker, music. Table and chairs area. Little barbecue area. Barbecues on the floor. You got the stream. Trees, people. Some type of gathering going on over there. Hi. Oh, don't you just love this? Look at this tree. Amazing, right? Look at the waterfall. I want to collect some of this cotton. Just grows naturally, natural cotton. Look how it looks properly. In fact, I can just pick up this piece. Oh, look how it looks. What's my dance? Fuck. This is the same waterfall, is it? Can't be. Fucking hell. How can it look so similar?
Yeah, they almost look the same.
Wow.
But this is an hour drive, and you said you drove almost 5
Yeah,
hours.
yeah, exactly. But you don't know which from what. Oh, you do from Cocobuity, don't you? Yeah, it's true. Oh, they've got a tree right in the middle like this, where all the bottles are for the ancestors, and then a tree like this right next to it. It can't be. Because like you said, it didn't take that long. I'm just saying, like, I can see the trees that I touched and they're in the same place. I walked along here. I've got pictures sitting on the bark, not this tree. But I'm just saying that exactly in the same place, yeah? And then I sat downstream here while Nana and them was washing some bowls in the water there. See those bowls that he's carrying? That's what they were washing out there, yeah? And then under that tree, it had a hole in it where they'd really put the things inside, you know, the bottles and money. So I'm going to leave a coin.
There's also a...
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's very similar. So traditionally, they must do the same things in their ceremonies. So we're at a waterfall. Waterfalls are very significant in African culture. They do a lot of their ancestor rituals and praying and giving thanks in places like these, in natural spring areas. And I'm talking pre-slavery. Okay, pre-slavery. They've been coming here doing this. I can't believe how much it looks so much like the other one. I feel like I'm having deja vu, you know, like I'm struggling to convince myself that it's not the same place. It is the same place.
Maybe unless when I see the picture, were you having pictures of this other one?
Yeah.
You are having
But I
pictures?
haven't, no, because I didn't have a phone, remember, my phone was broken.
Okay,
but I've
so
got
this
one
one-
picture of me under the waterfall, but there's also
Which is on the
pictures of
phone?
me,
Which
yeah,
is on the phone?
on a tree like that. But I sat on that black rock there.
Then it's the same place. This is the same place.
So how comes it took 5 fucking hours then? Is it a joke?
It wouldn't be 5 hours.
Oh,
If from here to Koko with traffic is 2 hours 30 minutes.
okay, this is it then. It can't be this. But the only thing is, these weren't here, these chairs, the meeting area, the cafe there wasn't there. These are 2 bigger structures to put up. But I'm saying to you, and this has been there since whenever.
Before we've been coming
Yeah,
here several years.
that's what's freaking me out. I can see exactly what I saw on this side, but and also the path to get in, we went in a different path. We pulled up at a drive and came through from the side, and there weren't this log there, but we sat there. That's where I left my bags to get ready. And here, this is where me and George sat. This is the offering that Nana was at, giving coins down here. So they leave coins for the ancestors, and they leave these shirt bottles. These bottles are from the German and the British. These are the bottles that they were exchanging black slaves for. Black people was taking these bottles and giving them black humans. I'm one of those black humans that got sold out for a fucking bottle. These are the bottles.
Okay, these are the original local bottles they were using. The original bottles.
They're the originals from way back. Yeah, so they've still kept the design. Because when we went to the slave trade, we saw the same bottles. What the ship owners were bringing in. Yeah. I'm just gonna go and sit on the rocks for a little bit. Woo. Look at that. How great is Almighty. This looks like exactly the same place. You see that black right there? That rock? The same rock I sat on, but it can't be this waterfall. This hill I sat on with George. That river over there where the thing is, that's where they wash the pots. Down there is where I sat on the stream. Not here, a completely different place in Africa. But to me, I'm freaking out because it looks exactly the fucking same. Even the girls climbed up to the top there and sat on the thing there. I weren't feeling it the last time I came here, but I am feeling it now. The way the light's coming in and hitting that. We'll see. I just want to sit for a little bit though. I feel very emotional. I feel the ancestors communicating in the background. They're talking about the ancestors are coming through, getting a little bit emotional. basically they're saying to me that and it's so funny, you know, because I said it to Sam this morning. Oh, I'm glad we're going to the waterfall because I feel like my soul should be washed. You know what I mean? What day is it today? Because usually you wash your soul on the day that you were born. And I was born on Friday. So I'm Friday's child, which is Asherah. So yesterday would have been my day to come to the waterfall. So when I said it to my man today, I was like, oh, it's a shame that it's not Friday. But, you know, I really had a good time yesterday. So I'm not disappointed of what I did on the Friday. And then now they're telling me that today is my day for washing off the soul. So I can hear them in the background talking about me getting in the water and what that means and what will happen. So I'm just bracing myself. Before I get in the water, I'm just alchemizing the messages that I'm hearing, alchemizing the initiation that I'm going through, alchemizing the ascension. So basically, I'm sitting here on a rock while I'm being initiated in the spiritual realm. So I can feel and hear all of that going on. And I just look like a simple person sitting here on the rock doing fuck all with a turban on. And that's not the case at all. They're saying to me, the last time I came here, I didn't have certain tattoos. Now I've got certain tattoos with certain things on them. I've got the codes. They said to me, I've got the codes. It's the 4 numbers of my body. They're saying I've got the codes. I had some new tattoos done. They're saying it's the 4 numbers on my body. So I'm going to show you the numbers that they're talking about. It's this one. In fact, let me turn the camera. That's a scarf for my dad. I still don't know what happened to me. I've got it's upside down on it. 222 Divine Portal. Fucking hell. Alright, I've got the numbers on me and I've also got fucking words on me. These are the words that they gave me to put on these tattoos, okay? So, I never know what I'm doing. I just know I do what I'm told. But we've got Divine Portal. 222 Divine Portal. Then we've got 555 Transformation. I've also got this one. Sword of Truth. With the numbers on it. 228. This one also has those codes on there. Body's got alone. 228. Then I have this one. I'm not going to do this well, am I? I also have this one. 818 Stargate. And I have this one. 888 Lionsgate. That's why I'm going under the water. I'm going under the water to be initiated, they're telling me. I don't have to do nothing. I just have to sit there. When I sit there, these people are going to see how the water rides around me in electric. Alright, so what I'll do, I'll pause it, get in the water, and then you'll see over there. You know how I said that when the beings ran out the water of the sea the other day, they look like electricity walking on water. When I go in the water, you're going to see it electrical. It's like electric around me. And then we're going to see what happens. Alright, I'm going to pause it and then get in.